What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time stopping in, don't forget to go down below and hit that subscribe button. We are back here at Preston's house. He's getting his morning Mountain Dew fix on. But today we're going to be doing a couple different things on the old second gen here. So your truck went in for...
for transmission. I first thought I blew it up because it was stuck in second. It wouldn't go any past farther than that. Took it over in Woodland, had it towed in to Metro Transmission. This guy right here. He did some up looking on it. He put his sensor, he put a computer onto it, and he was able to manually shift it. So he determined it was a speed sensor, and he put a new speed sensor. It shifts fine. I had him dump the pan and service it to double check some stuff, because if it needed to be rebuilt, we would have had full rebuilt trans and would have had a lot more horsepower going into it. But that was about it for now. So once it does blow up, I will send it down there, because he's a stand-up guy and he knows his Dodge transmissions. But today we're going to be doing a little upgrade I've been waiting for a while. It's AO Fab's first 6-inch overlay tip. He made it just for me for first because I was a test dummy, he says. So we're going to see how it goes. It's a pretty quality tip, I think, compared to my last one.
Yeah, hopefully this one actually fits on his exhaust.
Last one didn't fit, but let's see.
So we're going to get started on taking his old tip off and getting this new tip on. And as you saw, it looks pretty killer. I think it's got the full overlay on the whole entire exhaust tip. This whole thing is aluminum, and it's got stainless steel bolts in it, which you can see here on the overlay. So you can take the overlay off and get it powder coated a different color if you want. But this is an aluminum tip, so you don't have to worry about rust, although it is powder coated. But it came out really sick, so we're going to go ahead and get that on the truck now. As you can see here, this is an old MBRP exhaust tip that came with his MBRP exhaust. He's running a 4-inch exhaust on his truck. If I can get this thing to focus here. See, I don't like running an autofocus because sometimes it takes forever to focus. So I'd rather do a manual, even though I have to like adjust it every time. It just makes my life easier. But here's a 4-inch MBRP exhaust on the truck with the MBRP tip, and we're gonna get that swapped over to the new AO Fab exhaust tip here. So as you can see, this one has a built-in bolt around the clamp here versus the new one. He has a separate stainless steel clamp, which we'll show you here in a second, that'll go on around the exhaust tip as well as the exhaust on the truck. So as you can see here, a little side comparison of the old tip versus the new tip. The new tip is a little bit taller than the old one. So we are measuring just to see, because as you can see here, this one looks a lot smaller in circumference than the new octagon one, but because of the shape of it, it's about a 1/4 inch bigger than the old tip. But so this one came out to about 6 inches. This one's about 6 1/4, but it looks a lot bigger than. It looks like you can fit the old one inside the new one, but it is a 6-inch overlay, 4-inch inlet with a 6-inch outlet for the new one. But we're gonna go and get it on the truck now. And where's that clamp at? So here's the stainless steel band clamp that he ordered. We'll put a link down below for it, but it's just a simple nut on one end with a bolt on the other end that won't turn. So that way, you just gotta tighten up this side. This will slide over the new tip onto the exhaust on the truck and tighten up pretty simple. Now, as you can already tell, it's a much tighter fit on the exhaust versus the other one. You could, if you guys saw that video, it wiggled around on the exhaust on the truck pretty bad, so you send that one back. But this new one's a lot tighter, as you can already tell, and man, that thing looks killer. Mine is a dirty truck. And the red powder coat has a nice flake to it, some metallic in there. I'll have to get a shot of it in the sunlight later, but the red powder coat does look really killer on the exhaust tip. So we just got the clamp tightened down, and we put the bolt on the top of it. That way it's a little less noticeable from the back here, and then also from the side. So as you can see, it's a lot tighter than the other one. This one like slid on perfectly. 100% better than the other one. Super tight, and I think it looks really good. Happy with it?
Yeah. See if it stays on.
Oh, it ain't going nowhere. Me and Preston are gonna take some photos, and the woman behind the camera here that makes a lot of my Instagram photos come to life, she's responsible for them. Check her out on Instagram. I'll put a link down below. Give her a follow because she takes some really killer shots of the truck. If you follow me on Instagram, you would know. All right, so we just got here to the spot, and a little bit of flexing going on. Preston decided to tackle the big pile, but you'll see these photos here in the future on my Instagram. If you follow me, Never Satisfied 24 Valve, and follow Preston as well, PDog24V on Instagram. Both of our links down below. Just go down there, click the link, and hit that follow button to see these photos and future photos as well from the woman herself taking the photos. Turn your wheel! What you gotta do to get the photo?
Yeah, got tippy toe.
Tippy toe on the pedal. Well, after about 20 minutes of install, we already got the new tip broken in. As you can see, it's nice and dirty. It holds some sand there. So when we get back to the house, we gotta spray this thing off.
Fat kids gotta eat.
This new mod pizza finally opened up, so we're gonna stop here quick and get some lunch. All right, so we just got back from lunch, and I picked up some anti-gelling stuff here. I'm gonna throw it in the truck. This is just diesel fuel supplement. As you can see, it's got the Cummins logo on there. The stuff I always use just prevents any anti-gelling in your fuel, because you don't want to have that happen, because then you have to tear apart your fuel system and all the lines and stuff, and it's a big mess you don't want to deal with. But I'm putting that in the truck because it's getting cold here, and I'm also going on a little vacation here for a week or so, so I don't want to come back and have any gelling in the fuel. So I'm gonna go and throw some of that in the truck, and then we'll wrap this video up. So this stuff's literally as easy as just throwing it in the tank. This is 32 ounces. It'll trip to 100 gallons of diesel fuel. Above 32 degrees, below 32 degrees, it'll treat up to 50 gallons. Alright, with that, guys, it's going to be a wrap on today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go down below and hit that subscribe button. We just passed 2,000 subscribers, so I just want to give a huge thank you to you guys for supporting the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We got the exhaust on the truck, and I added some fuel additives, as well as we went and got a bunch of photos of the truck, which you guys will see on my Instagram and Preston's if you guys follow us. Description's down below. And also, I'll put AO Fab in the description down below if you guys want to check them out for an exhaust tip. But we will see you next time.